Ladies and gentlemen, let us pause for a moment and consider the sheer magnitude of the power within you. The mind is the seat of all creation, the birthplace of every invention, every breakthrough, and every triumph humanity has ever achieved. Yet, paradoxically, the same mind is often the source of our greatest struggles. It is where we wrestle with fear, insecurity, doubt, and temptation. But what if I told you that you hold the keys to transform your mind into a fortress of peace, clarity, and purpose? The journey to self-control is not for the faint of heart. It requires intentionality, discipline, and a willingness to confront the very thoughts that have held us captive for far too long. Self-control is not simply an act of suppression. It is the process of mastery. It is a journey from chaos to order, from wandering to focus, and from mediocrity to greatness. The nature of the mind. Understanding the battlefield. To control your mind, you must first understand its nature. The mind is both a battlefield and a garden. Every day, thoughts are planted, either by you, by external influences, or by the experiences you encounter. These thoughts grow into beliefs, attitudes, and actions. Consider this. Your life today is the cumulative result of the thoughts you have entertained over time. If you have sown seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, you may find yourself in a season of frustration or stagnation. On the other hand, if you have cultivated thoughts of faith, discipline, and purpose, you are likely moving toward a season of breakthrough. The mind is also incredibly susceptible to influence. We live in an age where distractions and voices surround us, social media, television, advertisements, and even the opinions of others. These external forces are constantly vying for control of your thoughts. To guard your mind, you must learn to be vigilant, discerning, and intentional. The power of thoughts, shaping your reality. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. These words are not just poetic. They are profoundly true. What you think about, you become. Thoughts are like seeds, and your mind is the soil. If you plant seeds of positivity, faith, and purpose, your life will reflect those qualities. But if you allow negative, destructive, or shallow thoughts to take root, they will grow into habits, behaviors, and ultimately a life of regret. Self-control begins with thought control. You must become the gatekeeper of your mind. Not every thought deserves your attention. Not every idea should take up residence in your mental space. When a negative thought arises, you have the power to reject it, replace it, and refocus your mind on what is true and beneficial. Guarding your mind, building mental fortresses. Just as a fortress protects a city from invaders, you must build mental fortresses to guard your mind. This requires discipline and intentionality. Consider these steps. Identify negative influences. Take inventory of what you allow into your mind. Are you constantly consuming media that breeds fear, anxiety, or comparison? Are you surrounded by people who speak negativity into your life? Begin to eliminate or limit these influences. Feed your mind with positivity. Replace negative inputs with positive ones. Read books that inspire and uplift you. Surround yourself with people who challenge and encourage you. Listen to messages, music, or podcasts that align with your values and purpose. Practice gratitude. A grateful mind is a disciplined mind. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, your thoughts become centered on abundance rather than scarcity. Gratitude trains your mind to see the good in every situation. Meditation and reflection. Take time daily to quiet your mind and reflect on your thoughts. Meditation is not just about relaxation, it is about training your mind to focus. Reflection allows you to assess where your thoughts have been and where they need to go. Training the mind, the path to discipline. Self-control is like a muscle. It grows stronger with consistent use. The more you practice controlling your thoughts, the easier it becomes. Here are some practical strategies for training your mind. Set clear goals. A focused mind is a disciplined mind. When you have clear goals, your thoughts naturally align with achieving them. Write down your goals and revisit them daily. Challenge negative thoughts. When a thought of fear or doubt arises, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this true? Is this helpful? Does this align with my purpose? Replace it with a thought of faith and confidence. Create habits of discipline. Your daily habits shape your mental discipline. Establish routines that promote clarity and focus, such as morning affirmations, regular exercise, and consistent study or learning. Practice patience. Change does not happen overnight. Be patient with yourself as you grow. Celebrate small victories and stay committed to the process. The role of purpose. Aligning your thoughts with your calling. Self-control is not merely about suppressing harmful thoughts. It is about aligning your mind with a higher purpose. When you have a clear sense of your calling, your thoughts naturally gravitate toward fulfilling it. Purpose gives you direction, focus, and motivation. Ask yourself, what is my purpose? What legacy do I want to leave behind? What values do I want to embody? When your thoughts align with your purpose, self-control becomes less of a struggle and more of a natural expression of who you are. The spiritual dimension of self-control. Self-creation is not just a mental exercise. It is a spiritual journey. True mastery of the mind comes when you align your thoughts with divine principles. This requires humility, prayer, and a willingness to surrender your fears, doubts, and anxieties to a higher power. In moments of weakness, remember that you are not alone. There is a strength greater than your own that you can draw upon. Lean into that strength, and you will find the courage to overcome even the most persistent mental battles. The rewards of a controlled mind. When you master your mind, the rewards are immeasurable. You gain clarity of thought, peace of mind, and the ability to focus on what truly matters. You become more resilient in the face of challenges and more confident in your decisions. Most importantly, you become a person of purpose and influence, capable of inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of self-control and of persuasion. Conclusion, the call to mastery. As we bring this journey to a close, let me leave you with this. The battle for your mind is the most important battle you will ever fight. But it is a battle you are equipped to win. You have the power to choose your thoughts, to guard your mind, and to align your life with your highest purpose. Take responsibility for your mind. Be the gardener of your thoughts, the gatekeeper of your mental space, and the master of your inner dominion. Your destiny is too important to be left to chance. Rise up, take control, and step into the fullness of who you were created to be. Final words. The time to act is now. The journey begins today. Master your mind, and you will master your life. The journey towards self-control begins with the recognition of the mind's immense power. To truly understand why mastering the mind is crucial, we must first examine its influence. The human mind is a reservoir of untapped potential. It is the control center of your thoughts, emotions, and decisions. Yet, most people allow their minds to operate on autopilot, reacting to the world around them rather than intentionally guiding their inner dialogue. Consider this truth. Everything you see in the world today, every skyscraper, every technological innovation, every piece of art or music first existed as a thought in someone's mind. That is the creative power of thought. However, this same mind, left undisciplined, can lead to destruction, as evidenced by the countless lives ruined by addiction, impulsivity, or negativity. To control your mind is to control your destiny. It is to rise above the noise of the world and create a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. Without self-control, even the most talented and capable individuals can fall victim to their own thoughts. But with it, even the most ordinary person can achieve extraordinary things. Understanding the battlefield of the mind. Every day, a battle is waged in your mind. It is not a physical battle, but it is no less intense. The combatants are not people, but ideas, beliefs, and influences. On one side, there are thoughts of courage, faith, and purpose, calling you toward growth and fulfillment. On the other side, there are thoughts of fear, doubt, and temptation, seeking to pull you away from your potential. This battlefield is invisible, yet its outcomes shape every aspect of your life. To understand this, think about how a single negative thought can spiral into a chain reaction of self-doubt, anxiety, and poor decisions. For instance, a person who believes they are not good enough may hesitate to pursue opportunities, avoiding risks, and thus missing out on growth. Over time, these small decisions compound, creating a life of unfulfilled potential. Conversely, a single positive thought can ignite a chain reaction of confidence and action. A person who believes they are capable will step out in faith, take on challenges, and grow stronger with each victory. The difference between these two paths lies in the ability to control and direct one's thoughts. This is why self-control is not optional, it is essential. If you do not take charge of your mind, external forces will. These forces include societal pressures, the media, and the opinions of others. The world is full of distractions, each vying for your attention. To win the battle of the mind, you must become the master of your thoughts, not their servant. The nature of thoughts, seeds that shape your life. Let us delve deeper into the nature of thoughts. Thoughts are like seeds planted in the soil of your mind. Whatever you plant will grow, whether it is a seed of doubt or a seed of hope, a seed of fear or a seed of courage. The quality of your life is determined by the seeds you choose to nurture. Imagine a farmer who neglects their field. Weeds will inevitably grow, choking out the crops and preventing a harvest. The same principle applies to your mind. If you do not intentionally cultivate positive thoughts, negative ones will take root. This is why vigilance is crucial. Think about this. How often do we let our thoughts run unchecked? How often do we dwell on worries, replay past failures, or entertain negative self-talk? Each time we do, we are planting and watering seeds of negativity. Over time, these seeds grow into limiting beliefs and destructive habits. But the good news is this: you have the power to uproot those weeds and plant new seeds. By choosing your thoughts intentionally, you can create a mental environment that fosters growth, resilience, and joy. Practical strategies for guarding your mind. The process of self-control begins with guarding your mind. Here are practical steps to help you take control of what you allow into your mental space. Be mindful of your input. Just as your physical health is influenced by what you eat, your mental health is influenced by what you consume. Pay attention to the media you watch, the books you read, and the conversations you engage in. Are they uplifting or draining? Are they encouraging growth or feeding negativity? For example, if you spend hours scrolling through social media, comparing yourself to others, you are feeding your mind with feelings of inadequacy. Instead, choose to engage with content that inspires and uplifts you. Set boundaries. Protect your mental space by setting boundaries with people and situations that drain your energy. This does not mean cutting people off entirely, but learning to say no when necessary. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage you to be your best self. Develop a morning routine. The first thoughts you entertain in the morning set the tone for your entire day. Start your day with practices that center your mind, such as prayer, meditation, journaling, or reading. This helps you begin with clarity and intention. Practice gratitude daily. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for shifting your mindset. By focusing on what you are thankful for, you train your mind to see abundance rather than lack. Make it a habit to write down 3 things you are grateful for every day. Challenge negative thoughts. When a negative thought arises, do not accept it as truth. Instead, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this thought based on fact or is it a fear? Does this thought align with my goals and values? Replace negative thoughts with affirmations of truth and positivity. The role of discipline in mastering the mind. Discipline is the bridge between intention and transformation. To master your mind, you must develop the discipline to choose your thoughts intentionally and consistently. Here's how. Create a vision for your life. A clear vision gives you direction. When you know where you are going, you are less likely to be swayed by distractions. Write down your vision and keep it in front of you. Establish non-negotiable habits. Discipline is built through consistent habits. Identify key habits that align with your goals, such as regular exercise, daily reflection, or ongoing learning. Commit to these habits, even when you don't feel like it. Embrace delayed gratification. The ability to delay gratification is a hallmark of self-control. Instead of seeking immediate comfort, focus on long-term rewards. For example, instead of procrastinating on a task, remind yourself of the satisfaction that comes from completing it. Overcoming challenges to self-control. The path to self-control is not without obstacles. You will face moments of doubt, temptation, and failure, but these challenges are opportunities for growth. Here are some ways to overcome them. Develop resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks. When you stumble, do not dwell on the failure. Instead, learn from it and move forward. Seek accountability. Share your goals with a trusted friend or mentor who can hold you accountable. Accountability provides motivation and support when the journey becomes difficult. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge and celebrate small victories along the way. Progress, no matter how small, is a sign of growth. The transformative rewards of a controlled mind. When you master your mind, the rewards extend far beyond personal achievement. You gain clarity, peace, and purpose. Your relationships improve as you become more patient and understanding. Your work becomes more focused and impactful. Most importantly, you become a source of inspiration and influence for others. Imagine a life where you are no longer controlled by fear, doubt, or impulsive emotions. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of purpose and direction, knowing that you are in control of your destiny. This is the life that awaits you when you commit to mastering your mind.